Africa, a continent responsible for less than 3% of global emissions of harmful greenhouse gases, is paradoxically on the front line of climate change's most brutal impacts. Its vast expanse witnesses temperatures rising faster than the global norm. From the shores of East, West to North Africa, cities find themselves in a tug of war with rising sea levels. Changing weather patterns add fuel to the fire, escalating droughts and floods. Let's glean insights from Afrobarometer's extensive surveys. On awareness of climate change, only half, that's 51% across 39 countries, have even heard of climate change. The awareness spectrum is broad. Tunisia at a low 22% and Seychelles leading at 80%. Those living in poverty, those with limited education and women, especially in rural areas, are often left in the dark. On effects of climate change, a resounding 72% of those aware are convinced their lives are getting tougher due to climate changes. Madagascar feels it most intensely at 91%. On limiting climate change, hope isn't lost. 77% believe they can play a part in combating climate change. An overwhelming 74% expect their governments to act urgently, cost notwithstanding. They're clear about responsibility. 44% look to their governments, while 30% believe it's up to every citizen. 77% demand intensified action from governments. Developed countries, 71%, and businesses, 69%. On government performance on climate change. But here's the sting. Only 36% feel their governments are doing enough. This is a clarion call to recognize and act on the continent's climate narrative, drawing from over 54,000 conversations, covering 7,004 enumeration areas, with interviews in up to 118 languages, reflecting the rich diversity of the continent. Afrobarometer lays bare Africa's perceptions, hopes, and concerns in these transformative times. All feedback was generated from an audience representing more than 75% of the African population and highly prioritized gender balance, with 27,202 men and 27,234 women engaged in meaningful conversations about climate change, youth, democracy, corruption, and a host of other issues affecting their lives. For more information and to do your own data analysis, visit www.afrobarometer.org.